Hi, this is Kyle from McGraw-Hill, and today I'm going to be showing you one of the resources available for your medical assisting students at Lincoln. So if I open up the class resources, I see a link to A Day in the Life of a Medical Assistant. This is a downloadable interactive program that your students can put on their computers or zip drives, and they can actually simulate what it would be like to be a medical assistant in training for the day. So let me walk you through the process of getting this onto your computer or downloadable device. We just click on the product link, alright, and then it pops up here and it takes me directly into the back end of the McGraw-Hill Online Learning Center to A Day in the Life. Alright, so we click here and you'll see that it downloads, and when we download this, it's going to come as a zipped file. Alright, so you'll need to extract all the files to a folder once you've downloaded this. Students that are downloading this at school can save this to a zip drive or a flash drive, whatever you want to call it, and then take it to their machine at home. They won't need internet access to run the program. Okay, so I've unzipped my file and I've fully executed everything, and it comes out in a folder that looks like this. Alright, and then I will click on dayinthelife.exe and this will run the program.
Are you prepared to be a medical assistant? Is safety for yourself, your patients, and your co-workers displayed in all of your actions?
Alright, so I'm going to skip the introduction, but just note that every time you start the program up, it will play the entire intro if you allow it to. The intro explains what the program is going to do, and it also introduces the student or the user to all of the people that will play a role in the simulation. Alright, so we've got important tips up here. Alright, and it lets you know that you start your day at 100% in all areas. As you answer questions correctly, your scores will not decrease. However, incorrect answers will decrease your score in the respective area. Alright, so you must select the correct answer to proceed, and your score and areas of weakness will be recorded throughout the game. Keep track of your scores by opening the control panel. Alright, so you've got some options down here. First time user will allow you to start from the beginning, or returning user, and we'll go over returning user in just a moment. So I'm going to click first time user, then I'll just put in my name. Click submit. Alright, and it's going to generate a file that I can use to save my progress. So you'll want to save that just for convenience in the same folder that you have your A Day in the Life program installed. So I'm going to save it right here, and we begin. So the text will guide you and let you know that you're scheduled to arrive at 8 p.m. So now I need to enter the break room. So you hover over until you find the break room, and you'll note that it glows and your arrow pointer changes to a finger. I click here, and it'll start walking me through the scenario. I notice the time on the clock. Click the clock now. Alright, so it lets me know that I was scheduled to arrive at 8. Take a quick look at the clock. What am I thinking? And it's up to me to choose. So I'm going to say that I really need to budget my time better in the morning. Alright, and I'm correct, so I can go on. And you'll see that down here my overall score is still at 100%. If I click the little up arrow, it will open up the control panel. Alright, and it gives me some little bar graph color-coded areas to let me know the different components that are going to be touched upon in the simulation. So I've got safety, law and ethics, HIPAA, communication, admin knowledge, professionalism, and clinical knowledge. Alright, then I can also grab patient chart information, look at today's schedule by clicking here, click on the audio to replay an audio piece, and click exit to exit out of the program. Also, you can modify the transparency of a question by sliding the little slider here. You can also turn the volume up or down with the volume slider. Alright, so next up it says, You would love to have a cup of coffee but decide to pass for now. What would be the best reason for making the decision? Now I'm going to answer a question incorrectly. The coffee's just usually not that good. And actually, let me open this up first. Ooh, I got a wrong answer, and it looks like in professionalism, I just dropped. So my overall score is now a 97%. Professionalism, I'm down to an 83%. Ooh, also not the right answer. I continue to lose points, so the students have no incentive to just click around because they could lose points until they get the right answer. All
I
right.
see you're late again. It's the third time this month. Is there a problem?
So the simulation will touch upon all the 6 major pillars noted at the bottom in the control panel by the color-coded graphs. When a student is ready to exit, they can either click exit or they can close out. All right, the program closes. If I want to go back in and jump in where I left off, I would just come in, skip the introduction, click returning user, grab my file, so Kyle student, and it takes
I
me.
see you're late again. It's the third time this month. Is there a problem?
And it takes me right in to the portion of the program where I left off. All right.
That sounds good. Well, we need to get started. We have a full schedule today.
So that's how a day in the life works, and I think that it'll be a very valuable tool for your students.